Topic is file concept. Now first introduction about the file concept. C programming supports the concept of files through which data can be stored on the disk or secondary storage device. The stored data can be read whenever required. The file handling in C programming can be categorized in two ways. First, high level, that is standard files or stream oriented files, and second, low level, that is system oriented files. High level file handling is managed by library functions, while low level handling is managed by system calls. The high level file handling is mostly used and easier to manage. Next, what is file? How to define file? File is a collection of related data stored on secondary storage devices like disks. There are two ways of storing data in files. First, text format file, and second, binary format file. Now, first, text format, that is also called as a ASCII file. Text format file is a high level file that store information in ASCII characters like digits, alphabets, and symbols. In text file, each line of text is terminated with a special character known as EOL, that is end of line character, or a new line character, that is /n. Text files are human readable form and can be created and read using any text editor. Now second is binary file. Binary format file is a low level file that contains data in the form of bytes, that is zeros and ones. In binary format, data is stored on the disk in the same way as it is represented in the computer memory. Binary files are not in readable form and can be created and read only by specific programs. The binary files are compiled versions of text files. Now next is concept of buffer. Buffer is an area in memory where the data is temporarily stored before being written to the file. When we open a file, a buffer is automatically associated with its file pointer. The concept of buffer is used to increase efficiency. We will have to access the disk each time for writing even single byte of the data. When buffering is done, the data is collected in the buffer and the data equal to the size of buffer is returned to the file at a time. So the number of time disks is accessed decreases, which improves the efficiency. Next, this is very important, structure of a file program. Now this is the general format of structure of file program. The first, void main, opening curly bracket, file star fp semicolon, fp equal to f open in bracket double quotation, file name double quotation mark close comma double quotation mode double quotation mark close bracket close semicolon, then f close in bracket fp bracket close semicolon and curly bracket close. A file must be opened before any input-output operations can be performed on file. The process of establishing a connection between the program and the file is called opening the file. The structure name file is defined in the file stdio.h that contain all information about the file like name, status, buffer size, current position, end of file status, etc. In this structure, a file pointer is a pointer to a structure of type file. When a file is opened, a structure of type file is associated with it, and a file pointer that points to this structure identifies this file. The function fopen is used to open a file. Next is a file operation. The following operations are performed on the file. The first is creating or opening a file. Second, reading data from a file. Third, writing data into a file. And fourth, closing a file. Now we discuss here one by one. creating or opening a file. The app open function is used to create a new file or open an existing file. Now here, this is the general format of creating or opening a file. The general format is fp equal to file star if open in bracket double quotation file name double quotation mark close comma double quotation mode double quotation bracket close and semicolon. Now in this format, fp is the file pointer which will hold the reference to the operand or created file. File name is the name of the file to be opened and mode specifies the purpose of opening the file. Now see the example. File star fp1 comma star fp2 semicolon. In second statement, fp1 equal to f open in double quotation text1 dot text double quotation comma double quotation mark w comma semicolon. Now this file is open is writing mode. Second example, fp2 equal to f open in bracket text2 dot text r. This file is open in reading mode. So how to create an open file using this example. Next, there are the different modes of operation. This is what are the different modes of operation of opening a file. Now first mode is R. Now this is open a text file in the reading mode. Second mode is W. Open a text file in writing mode. Next mode is A. Open a text file in append mode. Next mode is R plus. Open a text file in both reading and writing mode. Next W plus. Open a text file in both reading and writing mode. It set the cursor position to the beginning of the file if it is exist. A plus. Open a text file in both reading and writing mode. The reading operation is performed from beginning and writing operation is performed at the end of file. So these are the mode of operation on opening a file. Next, reading data from a file. The reading data from a file operation is performed using the following predefined file handling methods. The first is getC function. The general format is getC in bracket star file pointer. This function is used to read a character from specified file which is opened in reading mode. It reads from the current position of the cursor. After reading the character, the cursor will be at next character. Now see this example, fp equal to f open in bracket text1 dot text and r. And how to use this function? Ch equal to getC in bracket fp. This is the use of getC function. Next function is getW function. The general format is getW in bracket star file pointer. This function is used to read an integer value from the specified file which is opened in reading mode. If the data in file is set of character, then it reads ASCII values of those character. Now see the example, fp equal to f open text1 dot text r. Now I equal to get w in bracket fp, j equal to get w in bracket fp. Now this is the use of get w function. Now next function is fscanf function. So the general format of this function is fscanf in bracket star file pointer comma type specifier comma ampersand variable name. This is general format. This function is used to read multiple data values from a specified file which is open in reading mode. Now this is the example, fp equal to f open in bracket text1 dot text w plus and use this function fscanf in bracket fp comma in double quotation percentages percentage s percentage s percentage d double quotation comma str1 comma str2 comma str3 comma ampersand year. Now this is the use of fscanf function. Next function is fgets function. The general format of this function is fgets in bracket variable name comma number of characters comma star file pointer. This method is used for reading a set of characters from a file which is opened in reading mode starting from the current cursor position. The fgets function reading terminates with the reading null character. Now see, this is example how to use this function. Fp equal to fopen in bracket text1 dot text r for reading mode, and f gets s in bracket str comma 6 comma fp bracket close and semicolon. This is the use of f get s function. Next function is fread function. The general format is fread in bracket source comma size of reading element comma number of characters comma file pointer. Now this function is used to read a specific number of sequence of characters from the specified file which is opened in reading mode. Now see this example. Fp equal to fopen file dot text. This is the file. This is the text file, and r is the mode of file. Then we use this function fread in bracket str comma size of in bracket char bracket close comma 5 comma fu bracket close and semicolon. This is the use of fread function.